Hey guys, Tales Agreed here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Tales of the Abyss. Last time we left off, we arrived in Sheridan once again after getting the frequency measurements in Tataroop Valley. And this time around, we are getting the Tartarus fixed. Well, kind of fixed, so we can check on the core. And also, it looks like we're going to be meeting up with possibly Natalia's father, Emperor Peony, and everyone Doth to maybe tell everyone what's going on so we're not just doing everything alone. That might be a cool thing to do. Currently we are alone though because everyone went their separate ways. We're taking a little bit of a break and Natalia kind of needs to think to herself for a little bit since it's going to be a little crazy. Also, since last time I went ahead and changed my recording settings, so I'm hoping things are going to be back to normal. If not, well, fuck me in the asshole. So, there's Natalia right there. I think I'll wait on talking to her. I want to take a little look around, see if I can talk to anyone else first, because Natalia's kind of like the most important person right now. I don't expect to be recording too long this time around, but I do want to record. I think from now on I'm probably gonna start trying to record more often, just shorter sessions. Because a lot of the reason I don't record too often nowadays is I feel the need to record like a couple hours, and sometimes I just don't have like 2 to 3 hours to record. So I think I'm just gonna start doing a couple smaller sessions and then holding on to them and just putting them out pretty quick. And we'll see how that goes. I would like to do that. We'll see how it goes. I would like to do longer sessions again. It's just things have been like really. I've been a little all over the place. I don't know, my head's been kind of in a bad place recently. Been kind of overly negative and just not feeling too well. So I've been kind of all over the place. I know delays and this has been taking a super long time, even though I promised like when I put Danganronpa on hold I was gonna do it every day. I really want to, it's just things are just crazy and things get in the way and just how it is. So I'm sorry delays have been quite frequent as of late. I really don't like that, but I don't know, it's just shit happens. So well, knowing Van, he probably will. It also sucks because I really, through this Let's Play, I've really come to respect Abyss more. I mean, I've always respected Abyss. It's always been one of my favorites in the series, but even more so now, I feel like I've gotten a better opinion of it, even more so. So, it kind of sucks that I'm just kind of, I haven't been able to do as much for it. So that kind of sucks. But I hope you guys have been enjoying regardless. I know it's been quite slow. I really don't like doing that, but just how it is. Hey, there's Anis. How you doing? Yeah. So it looks like everyone's just kind of hanging out. I was expecting maybe like a scene with certain people, but it doesn't look like it. So I think I'll just go talk to Natalia. Sorry, guy. Kind of leaving you out of the loop. Oh well. Let's go see if we can talk to her. No, not really. You know, it's important. Alright, so we gotta go to the inn, which is fine. I wonder where Guy is actually. Is he in here? Well, there's Noelle. Doesn't look like there's any like special scenes or anything, so I guess I'll just go rest at the inn. I am expecting a certain scene after this, so let's see.
Where's she going?
Who's there? Ash! What are you doing here?
I'm looking for Spinoza. What are you doing here? Aren't you going to Baticul?
You knew?
It's not like you to be scared.
Well, there are some things that frighten even me.
Really? Even though you have tens of thousands of Baticul citizens as your allies?
I know that.
Someday, when we're grown up, let's change this country. Change it so that no one has to be poor. Change it so that war never happens.
Let's work to change our country. For the rest of our lives. Together.
I didn't say that because you were a princess. Your birth doesn't matter. Just do what you can. I guess I'll go back too.
It's not nice to eavesdrop.
Sorry?
I didn't do it on purpose, and it didn't seem like the best time to interrupt them.
I see.
If I hadn't been born, Natalia and Ash would have.
If you hadn't been born, Ash would have died at Xeriuth as Luke.
Tyr.
Hypothesizing about not having been born is meaningless. You're living your own life. Experiences that only you know. Feelings that only you feel. Don't deny them. You're here.
Yeah, thanks.
You know, she's kind of been trying to tell you that for like 10 hours. Well, it's a nice scene. I always enjoyed the whole Ash and Natalia thing. There's nothing. I want to state the end again. I think after that scene, the final... Never mind.
I'm sorry. It's not like me to act scared like that, is it? Then we're going to Baticul now, are we? Yes. I will do what I can as princess of... No, as a citizen of Kimlaska.
There you go. I hoped you'd say that. I wrote a letter to King Ingobert describing everything that's happened, as well as the problems with lowering the Outer Lands.
Problem? Was there a problem?
The miasma.
Oh yeah, the whole reason the Outer Lands were made was to get away from that.
We'll need more than the cooperation of Sheridan to solve this problem. We'll need Grand Kokma's phonic researchers and Yulia City, but in order to get them...
We have to get Kimlaska and Malkuth to agree to peace.
Let's go to Baticul. I'll convince Father, no matter what.
Hell yeah. Here's some resolve. Before we probably watch that skit, I'm gonna state the end again. I don't know if it's here. It might be in Doth. But I think after the scene with Ash and Natalia, there is a thingamajog. Maybe. I feel like I read that when I was randomly looking up stuff. So let me look.
Tyr, can we get started on the hyperresonance training?
Huh? Oh yes, let's begin. It looks like you've developed quite a bit of control.
But I still can't handle it well enough to use in battle.
At one point, you couldn't do anything at all. It's quite impressive.
Tyr, thanks for everything.
Luke.
Enough!
Thank you.
This is the last of my training. From here on, your training will come from the battlefield. Stay sharp.
I will.
You've come quite far, Tyr.
It's thanks to your instruction, Major.
Here, take this.
Major, what is this pendant?
Van gave it to me to give to you once you had completed your training.
Van?
This is a memento of your mother.
My mother?
Tyr, if by some chance I should die in battle, open that pendant and look inside.
Major, what are you saying?
I said if. I won't die. Not until Van's vision comes to pass.
Major, I'll keep it safe. Thank you.
Tyr, you mustn't die. Do whatever it takes to stay alive, no matter what.
Yes, ma'am.
Tyr?
I thought you didn't like me teaching you how to control your hyperresonance.
What? No, I was just embarrassed.
Embarrassed?
I just thought, well, it wasn't cool to learn from you.
What do you mean it wasn't cool to learn from me?
Well, never mind, it's nothing. Whatever. I'm really glad you taught me. I'm glad I learned this from you. Thanks.
Thank you, too.
Should we head back?
Right.
Hey, big sister. I wouldn't call her a big sister. I'd call that the gentle beginnings of love. I don't know. I was going for something else. I was going for some random thing like the fruits of love or something. I don't know. It was really random. We did get a where the fuck am I going? I keep forgetting that titles. Where are titles? Holy shit. Status. I don't know if that is for the thing. Let me look. No. We'll throw it on her though. I think after you complete all those and you visit back her home in whatchamacallit, she might get the outfit that she was wearing in all those previous flashbacks with Lagretta. So, Yulia City. That's where I was trying to think. So, Natalia's resolve. The resolve is real. Look at all these people in this skit. There's never this many people. Jesus. Yeah. Well, that should have been the thing from the get-go. But, you know, Mose really wants war. So, that's just how it is. We gotta follow the score. Remember, guys? Hey, guys, you remember the score? Remember it. Alright. So that's all fine and dandy. So now, we got all that done. We need to head to Baticul. How do we get there? Are we taking the Albior? I need to see this again. Yeah, I guess we're taking the Albior while they're working on the Tartarus. So yeah, let's get going. I'm sorry if my mind is like, if I'm forgetting simple things. It's just it hasn't been like a crazy amount of time. It's been like maybe 2 or 3 weeks since I last recorded. I think 2. I don't think it's been 3. That seems a little crazy. So I had to dig deep for all this knowledge. Can I just, like, land here? Do you think anyone's gonna be pissed off if I just park here? Hey guys, we're back. You know those guys you were trying to capture? What up, homies? They don't even care. They're just like, yeah, sure, park here. I don't care. I just work here. So I guess I'm gonna go talk to Daddy Boy and see what he has to say. Let's meet with the king. Oh, you know what? Since we're here, maybe I'll stop by the training place. I don't know if I can do anything right now. Maybe it's too late, but maybe I'll take a look. Thanks, Ion. Ion's the best. Alright. Let me take a look to see if I can do anything here. I don't know if I can, I'm just kind of curious. That's all crap. Nothing really. Oh well. Well, I guess we'll go talk to, you know what, let's walk around as Natalia. Since I haven't been walking around as anyone in the past few sessions, and this is kind of her moment, so I think it's best if we walk around as Natalia. Maybe we'll do it for the rest of the session. And who knows, maybe I'll actually use her in the party. Because every time I say I'm going to use Natalia, it's like immediately like, you know what, never mind. I really need to use Natalia and Annis a little bit more. Surprisingly though, Annis is fine on experience. She's actually ahead of Guy, somehow. Don't know how that happened, but she is. Even though I never use her, but I don't think it really matters if you use party members or not in this game.
Princess Natalia, you've returned! You realize what this will mean?
Stop! I am Ion, Phone Master of the Order of Lorelei. I seek an audience with His Majesty.
Yes, sir!
Those who accompany me come under the protection of Doth. If they are treated with any disrespect, Doth will no longer read the score for Kinlaska.
Get fucked.
Open the way! That's an order from Phone Master Ion.
Let's go. First, we must deal with those who are inciting the king to war.
You mean just Moe's?
Let's go, Natalia. This time we will convince him.
Right.
You mean literally just Moe's and I guess that fat guy? The fat guy doesn't help. But literally just Moe's. Like, can we just kill him? Is that a bit extreme on my part at this point? I mean, he's starting a war between two countries and like thousands of lives are being lost. I feel like killing him's not a big deal. Oh, he's gone. Where the fuck is he? Hey guys, where's the king? He's just gone. I don't remember that. I don't even know where he is, actually. Why? Why is everyone screaming? I don't know where the king is, actually. I don't think he's gonna be back here. Hey, girl. Well, let me look around, I guess. I thought he was gonna be in the main place. I don't know why everyone's screaming why. Hey, it's Natalia's chamber. Is there anything in here? Is this just... There's not even a bed in here. Alright. Maybe on the left side. I thought for sure he was just gonna be in the main area. I guess he's in his room.
Father!
Natalia.
Where are the guards?
Uncle, there's no need for guards. Natalia is your daughter.
My daughter died years ago.
Well, obviously not, considering you still have her portrait, like, in your room. You would think he'd take that down by now. But, no, I think he still has some lingering feelings on this one.
No, the Natalia here before you is your daughter. 17 years of memories should tell you that.
Luke.
I learned that from you.
Memories.
So someone told you she's not your real daughter. So what? That doesn't change your memories. The memories you two share as a family belong to you alone.
I know that. I know that.
Well then?
It's all right, Luke. Father, Your Majesty, you may call me a criminal if you wish. But please, stop this war with Malkuth.
I won't ask why you sent emissaries to Exariuth. I don't even want to know. But His Majesty Peony IX trusted in me as an emissary of peace. I do not intend to lose that trust for your sake.
Excuse me, Your Majesty. A monarch need not suffer these youthful tirades. May I suggest we come back at a later date to hear Your Majesty's feelings?
Jade!
What if they hide troops to ambush us?
The people of this city would turn against His Majesty, just as before. And Phone Master Ion is here as well. We all know what Doth's response would be were the Phone Master to die.
Are you threatening me? Jade the Necromancer?
Did you think I would enter a situation like this without taking certain precautions? I've written a document detailing the crisis facing the world.
I will read it and see you in my audience chamber tomorrow.
Uncle, I trust you.
Excuse us, Your Majesty.
Well, that was better, considering Mose wasn't around. So, I mean, he's still kind of being stubborn about it, but a little bit better than before. So, how will the king respond? Yeah, probably. Yeah, he probably already has decided. I think he's been thinking about it for a while. I mean, when you see your daughter just fucking, like, run out of her home and everyone is turned on you in the city, like, you would think he'd be like, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have done that bad thing that I did, you know? Maybe I shouldn't have kicked my daughter out of her home, out of her country, over what some rando said, you know? So, we can only hope that he's been thinking about it. Why not? Still talk to him. Hmm? You mean that bluff? Yeah, he was just bluffing. That's Jade, though. Jade is like a master bluffer, though. So, he's fine. An audience with the king. I mean, if he didn't understand at this point, he'd just be a kind of a piece of shit father. Let us go back to the inn to rest, and we'll see him tomorrow. They're acting like we're gonna like go back inside and talk to him right now. And it's like, no, we're actually just going to stay at the inn, guys. So, let's go do that. And hopefully we don't get killed in our sleep, you know, because that's always possible. Mose may like try and trick the king and be like, hey, fuck those guys, and like, you remember the score, right? It was awesome. You love the score, right, king? And then they kill us in our sleep, and it's awful.
What will you do if King Ingobert responds with force tomorrow?
We'll persuade him, no matter what.
He might not come around that easily.
Then I'll stay and convince him, even if it costs me my life.
Natalia.
I was a fool. I thought my job was to help the suffering in places like Exariuth and the front lines. But I was wrong. I should have stayed by Father's side and admonished him when he strayed down this errant path.
Natalia, you truly are this kingdom's princess.
I want to be. I love this country from the bottom of my heart.
We know. We know.
I read your documents. Your proposal seems to contradict the score of the 6th phone stone.
The score is no longer useful. It started to go wrong when I was born.
Replicas.
Father, clinging to the score will no longer bring prosperity. This is the moment the world's leaders will truly be put to the test. We nobles exist precisely for times like this. The royal family does not exist to live in luxury, dependent upon the score.
What would you have me do?
Sign a peace treaty with Malkuth and allow us to lower the outer lands into the Cliffoth.
Unthinkable. The Malkuth Empire is our sworn enemy.
They're only your sworn enemy because you make them your sworn enemy. That's not... They're not your sworn enemy just because they hate you or because it's like determined by fate. You made them your sworn enemy. Alright, buddy? I don't see why this is such a bad thing. It's like, we hate peace. We love war. We love people dying. It's like, come on, dude.
Only a traitor would suggest such a thing.
Yeah, only this traitor who the people love, and she's only done the best for her country and her people. Yeah, man, what a traitor. Man, I love Mose. I love sucking that Mose dick all day long. He's the best. God, fuck this guy. He's just as bad.
Do not let them deceive you, Your Majesty. They've likely been bought by Malkuth. These are merely the ramblings of ignoble imposters.
Silence! Only a fool clings solely to lineage.
No one is born a princess. Only through diligence does one achieve the grace and dignity required of that title.
I know not whether I possess the grace of which Jade speaks. But you raised me for 17 years. It is with great pride in that time that I say this now. Make peace and lower the land. I ask this out of love for this country, and for you, Father.
Very well.
Uncle, really?
No, Your Majesty.
Don't listen to the babblings of these...
Silence! Do not insult my daughter's words.
Father!
Natalia, You have awakened the love and concern for this kingdom that I had forgotten.
Father, it hurt not to be the princess. But what hurt so much more was not being your daughter.
While you do not share my blood, I will never forget our time together. I will never forget the moment you first called me father.
Oh, Father!
Well, ain't that sweet?
I'm happy for you, Natalia.
It's really hard, like, it's really hard not to stop playing the game for like 5 minutes and just bitch at Mose and whatever that other guy's name, Alpine. You know what? He needs to get chopped down, that fucking pine-ass tree. God, I hate villains in this. That guy's not even a villain, he's just unreasonable. But that argument is so stupid to me. It's like, there are sworn enemy, guys. We can't. Whatever.
No, they've still got a lot of talking to do. They're going to start over as family.
Yes, we can't go back to when we didn't know.
Hey, what happened to Mose?
It looks like he withdrew to Doth. I doubt he'll do anything immediately.
To Doth.
See, when he loses, he just bitches out. He's a little baby.
Okay, let's settle things before Mose can interfere again.
Then Malkuth is next. Let's go.
Alright, sounds good. God, yeah. Anytime, like, I don't know how they do it. It's just like, anytime Mose even, like, utters a word, it's like immediate disgust. So, Natalia, I'm so happy for you. Me too. I'm so happy for Natalia. You know, a lot of people don't like Natalia. I'll even admit, she's not one of my favorites. She's probably... She's definitely on the low end of the likes for party members in this game. But she's not bad. I mean, she loves her country a lot. She does what she has to, and she doesn't back down, really. She definitely has her moments where she, like, she's scared, and she's wondering if what she's doing is right, and wondering if things are just right in general with, like, her family and what she should do and all that. But with a little push, you know, she can hold on her, she can stand on her own, you know? She knows what she's doing. And she's a good princess. And she didn't become a princess just from being born. It's just through her actions and through helping the people in the city and all that, which she directly helped. You know, she became the princess. And just because she's not related to the king by blood doesn't take that away. Which, for some reason, Mose and even her father at some points were like, yeah, well, she doesn't have my blood, so might as well throw her out in the street. Fuck her. It's like, okay, yeah, that totally would make sense. It's frustrating, for sure. It's a little exaggerated, but it's not out of the realm of a thing that could happen, I guess. So, it's also not something that's dragged on, which I like. It's like, we just left Baticul after, like, running away from the king and all that, and Mose, who, like, confronted us, tried to kill us and all that. We just ran away, and then, like, we're like, you know what, we should probably confront this and have everyone come together and, like, try to make peace so they know what we're doing, and we're trying to lower the lands and all that. Oh, I should probably go to the port. Going the wrong way. And excuse me. So, it's definitely really strong of Natalia, after like so soon of running away from that situation with her father, of like her possibly just being killed, to come back and like just face it. Like she didn't, it's surprising that they faced that sort of conflict between them so soon. Because it feels like a thing that would take like a little while longer in the game. And I'm honestly kind of glad they just kind of are like, hey, let's do it, you know? Let's not get away from this, let's just do it now. So, I think it's cool. Anyway, let's see your boy Emperor Peony, the cooler guy. Because King Ingobert is just kind of boring and dumb and doesn't know how to think without Moses' dick up his ass. But then we got Emperor Peony, the main man of the hour, who has just pigs lying around, and he's awesome. Peony just has pet pigs that just hang out, and they're like, hey, what up? Peony's always the best. He rocks. So, we'll go talk to him. He should really have no problem with being like, hey, yeah, sure, let's do the thing. Because Malkuth in general, what the fuck is going on? Alright. That was weird. Malkuth in general has always been cooler than Kimlaska. Just saying. Alright, let's go talk to Peony. I don't think I need to do anything here. I think I'm fine. So, I think we can just go talk to him and we're good. What is up with this guy's hair? Jesus. The people in fucking Malkuth, who do they think they are? Jesus. Alright, let's go see if we can just walk right in. I don't know if we're allowed to just go in. Can we just go in and talk to Peony? That'd be cool. What up? Is he in his chamber? Probably not. Oh, cool. Thanks. I was just looking around. Let me check his room, actually, since I'm here. Yeah, here they are, those fucking pigs. He just has a bunch of random pigs as pets. It's amazing. Look, they have their own beds. Attention to detail, guys. They have their own beds. See, they have beds, but Natalia doesn't even get a bed in her room. It's crazy.
Let's go!